Please pause for the moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Good morning, Texans, and welcome back. We hope everybody had a fantastic and well-rested spring break.
That's right, I know I did, but we're back in school and we have your weather forecast for this week.
And we have a sports update for you to get caught up on all the things that happened over the break.
I know we'll miss break, but don't miss out on all this here on NHSTV Live.
Spring break was beautiful, besides our crazy line of storms Wednesday, bringing those straight line winds, happily setting off our tornado sirens. But not to worry, because spring is 2 days away. But will Texas actually give us a spring season? Well, we're throwing it back to the 60s. Get it? Because no? Okay, anyways, with all this warm weather in store, NHSTV reporter Mitchell Bellwood is enjoying the beautiful weather today. Mitchell, what does it look like?
Thanks, Abby. As you might have felt this morning, it was a little chilly, but now the sun is out, skies are clear, and the weather is warm. We were hit lows of 40 this morning, but now we're hitting highs of 73 later today. But as school ends around 5 o'clock, we'll be going back down to the 60s. The skies are clear, clouds are gone, meaning there won't be any rain today, but there will be rain and clouds later this week. Back to you, anchors.
All right, thanks, Mitchell. Mostly to partly cloudy all week, with temperatures keeping it nice and warm. However, there is a chance for some rain, some scattered showers and thunderstorms Friday through Sunday, but not to worry because it is staying warm.
Thanks, Abby and Mitchell. Now from photography to teaching our film students and even putting in time on our very own stadium crew. Our very own creative media productions teacher, Mr. Gaston, juggles it all, and NHSTV reporter Austin Williams got us the story.
Multimedia specialist Joshua Gaston is one of the teachers in the Creative Media Production Academy. But he's not like any teacher you've ever met. He is skilled in multiple subjects the Academy has to offer. He says he got into teaching by accident. Around the time of his engagement to his now wife, Amy, Mr. Gaston moved to the Texas Panhandle following his graduation from Charleston State University. Amy was teaching and coaching at the time, making the move into education an easy choice, first as a long-term substitute and eventually into a full-time position.
Teaching was the absolute last thing I ever thought I would be doing, but after a semester of doing it there, absolutely enjoyed it.
But he has loved teaching and has thrived in the classroom ever since. Outside of the classroom, Mr. Gaston has many lesser-known hobbies. He is a passionate runner and cyclist, having been a collegiate cross-country runner for the TSU Texans. PC games and great films, including Star Wars and the Lord of the Rings series, are some of his non-athletic pursuits. When he's not with his wife or in the classroom, he enjoys cleaning windows for his dad's company, something he's done since the 5th grade. Gaston's desire is that his students see him as a teacher that they can rely on for guidance, support, and grace during their time at NHS and after graduation. And anyone who has had him in class would agree that he is all those things.
Mr. Gaston is a fantastic teacher. He's always willing to help the students with any problems they have. He's very knowledgeable about what he teaches, and overall he's just a fantastic teacher.
He's always very accessible. You know, if you need something, you can just go up to him and ask, and even just talk to you as a person. You know, he can hold a conversation. It's pretty cool.
Through his teaching, Mr. Gaston hopes to inspire students to be better gatherers of information, as well as better people in and out of the classroom. With NHSTV, I'm Austin Williams.
Thanks, Austin. Rodeo competed in Weatherford and in the first board of directors since we've last seen y'all, gaining points but still holding 12th place with a score now of 2,133. They are working hard and more results will come next week. The results for our Texans with placement and scores are on the screen. Texans, if you have a shout out for one of your fellow classmates, tweet us at NHSTV.
A teacher and coach here at Northwest that has many hobbies outside of teaching. NHSTV reporter AJ Raposo has the story.
Coach Vaughn has been a teacher for 11 years, having taught Algebra 1 and Pre-AP Algebra 2 for 3 years, and started his coaching career as a football and soccer coach here at Northwest.
This is year 11, so I've got one full decade underneath me, and God knows how many more to go.
He started playing football and baseball as soon as he could walk.
All throughout high school, elementary school, middle school. I mean, basically once I was age to play football, my mom stuck me in it.
But would end up going through with just football after his mother passed away when he was only 15.
I played baseball all the way up until my sophomore year of high school, and then my mom passed away, and so I was kind of out on my own, and so I just focused on football and kind of did away with the second sport.
His out-of-school life includes taking his 6-year-old son to soccer practice, along with taking care of his 2-year-old daughter.
I have a son and I have a crazy, almost 2-year-old daughter. I mean, she is going to just rule the world. It's her world, we're living in it.
He also enjoys doing at-home projects in his workshop.
I build barn doors. I also do some other woodworking type stuff. I don't have a big enough supply of tools yet, but it's slowly coming.
He met the love of his life through his brother, and they have been married for 8 years. At NHSTV, this has been AJ Raposo.
I'm glad to see that our teachers and coaches are certainly doing it all.
Yeah, definitely. And with Coach Vaughn, I love him. I'm in his next class, actually. And he's just so nice. And he even coaches, like, some of the kids in our class while he's, like,
what?
teaching. Yeah, it's
That's
weird.
crazy.
But,
well,
yeah.
Speaking of coaches, actually, didn't we have some sports over the break? How was it?
Actually, we did, but it's not as much as you think. I mean, I know I had a relaxing break, but that cannot be said for some of our other teams. Like on Monday, both of our soccer teams played against Braswell, and unfortunately, our girls would lose 0-2, and our guys would lose as well, 2-1. Don't worry though, they will play again tomorrow night as they take on Little Elm at 7:15. Girls will be at home and the boys will play away. Everyone come out and support our Texans soccer teams before their season is over. Our track team had a meet on Saturday, so quick shout out to them for working all spring break to stay in shape for their meet. There is yet another meet on Saturday for the Lobo Invitational. Everyone make plans to come and watch your friends beat the competition. In other news, we are officially ready to begin March Madness in college basketball. The basketball tournament begins tomorrow and features Duke as the overall top seed in the tournament. Other #1 seeds include Gonzaga, Virginia, and North Carolina. The madness will continue through April 8th when the top 2 teams will compete for a national championship in Minneapolis. That's all I have for your sports wrap-up today. Get your brackets filled out, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Shelby. We end our broadcast today with very sad news. Our Texan family mourns the loss of one of our own. Our beloved staff member, Miss Kemp, passed away unexpectedly over spring break.
You may have known Miss Kemp as the one you paid your fines to in the East office or the one who sold you football tickets. She might have greeted you with a smile at various sporting events as a ticket taker or smiled at you in passing in the halls.
But to the Texan family, she was much more than that. She was a friend. She was someone who always tried to help. Miss Kemp, or Ann, as we knew her, will be remembered for never forgetting our birthdays. She was always there to help, but most importantly, she spread joy in this world. She was kind, unselfish, and loving. She spoke fondly of her children and grandchildren. Ann was a bright light on this campus, and she will be missed by us all.
Have a good day, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.